Hello, this is Easy Chinese and I'm Jenny. Today we're going to play a bit jigsaw puzzle. We have learned a few words, new characters, right? And we are going to use those characters we have learned to rearrange them and to form some new characters or phrases. Let's see this one first. Do you remember this? We have learned last time is a hand. Well, is right hand. Remember this was a piece of meat, and right, like the shape like moon, right? Moon and a piece of meat, right, like the same. If you use your hand holding a piece of meat, means actually you have. I guess in the past, if you have a piece of meat, you have everything. So this character means you have. To pronounce as I, O, yo, the third tone, yo. So remember this one was simplified of the hand, and below it is a piece of meat, and the pronunciation as yo. First, from the top, from left, and bottom is the moon. Yo. If we use this new character we just learned, remember this character is mountain and this is water, 山水. And use this character we just learned, 有 means have, right? If you describe a place has mountain, has water, 有山有水, this is a place which is beautiful and prosperous. This is the square shape cage. This person sitting in this cage uncomfortably and he's sweating. You see what this means? Means prisoner. You put a person in the cage, makes the person uncomfortable, sweating. And currently this character writes like this. A big mouth, a square shape, inside is a person. The pronunciation as qi, yu, qiu, the second tone. Remember we have learned the mouth, the big mouth. Now, and the person, you put a person in the mouth or square shape, the cage means a prisoner. Structure is inside and outside. You write outside first. This, sorry. And before you close it, you write this person first and then close it. So the right order, the proper order of the stroke is from outside first, but before you close, let me write it again. First, before you close this, you put the person first, and then you close the gate. And this is prisoner. Yeah. This one is a big square. Inside big square, this character you can recognize means big. Original meaning was a person stretching his arms and legs comfortably, right? So the square represents a piece of like a bed sheet or whatever. This person obviously lying on this piece of bed or bed sheet or whatever comfortably. Further meaning means you can rely on. or it come from. So now currently this character means because of or reason. Can you think of, something, you can rely on or because of, which now means reason, come from, where you come from. The pronunciation as yin, yin, yi, yin, yin, the first tone, yin, right from outside to inside. First from left. Before you close the gate, you write this big da first and then close the gate. So this is the right order. Yin means reason, because of. This is the original oracle, the picture of this character. Can you tell? These are 3 deers. Remember? 3 not literally means just 3 deers, means many deers. This, you can recognize this character, which we have learned last time, is earth. Many deers running on the earth. You can imagine how dusty it can be. So this word original meaning is dust. Of course, this is too complicated, right? So this is the traditional way which Hong Kong and Taiwan people still use this. They simplified from 3 deer to 1 deer only. Deer running on the earth means dust. And this character is a new China in 1950s. They simplified this character. It's still too many strokes. I think this is a successful simplification. On the top is, you can recognize this, means small, 小, 小土, small earth, small soil means what? Fine soil means dust. And pronunciation as 吃, en, chen, the second tone. I think it makes sense. Fine dust, fine soil, whatever, means dust. And 尘土 put together also means dust. You write from the top, in the middle, this first, the 小, and the 2 dots on the side, and then the bottom, the earth. Means dust, 尘. Remember the first character we have learned, 人 means person. And we said it can be part of many characters related to person. And when it is part of a character, it's simplified like this way. So put a person and mountain together means a person living in the mountain. What does it mean? It is not a person, it's a fairy. So this character means a fairy. And pronunciation as xi, yi, an, xian. So if you say someone is a fairy, 仙人. And a mountain has a fairy there. You say this mountain is a 仙山. 仙 is a person living in the mountain, means a fairy. Right from the left, the person first, and then the mountain. Last time we have learned these 2 characters, right? This means sun, 日, and the left means moon, 月. What about put these 2 together? What does it mean? In the past, Other than the fire, you know, from the nature, only the sun and the moon can provide you the light, right? So this character means light, light or bright. Pronunciation as me, yin, ming, the second tone. And you can describe an object is bright or shining, or even a person is bright, means 明月, a bright moon. Remember, this character means sun, right? If you put 3 suns together, which means so bright, so much light, and it means crystal, shining, bright, very bright. And this character, many parents like to name their kid, especially a girl, as this, the pronunciation as ji, yin, jing, jing. And we learn a phrase, if you say 水晶, is literally it means the crystal, because you know the crystal is clear like water and shining, reflecting all the light. This means shining, bright. 水晶 means crystal. Another new word, which this one we have learned, means sky, 天. This we have learned also means mouth, 口. What about if you open your mouth as big as the sky? What does it mean? You want to swallow. So this means swallow. The pronunciation is 特温吞, first tone. So how to put this character in a square? You write the 天 first on the top, almost a half, top, upper half of the square, and then the mouth occupy the lower half of the square, means 吞, swallow. Another 2 characters related to the sun. This is the ground. The sun appear on the ground is the beginning of the day. So now means beginning. Beginning of a year, beginning of a day. The pronunciation is 的 an 旦, the 4th tone. 旦 means beginning. The sun first appear on the ground. Another character, 2 suns together, one on the top, one on the bottom. This is a nice character, means kind, prosperous, pretty sunlight. This also, parents like to use this word in for their kids, name their kids. Prosperous is a good hope for their kids' life, prosperous. Pronunciation as 吃安昌, chang, 2 sounds together. Yeah, this character currently is 2 moons together, but the original meaning not means like 2 moons together or 2 pieces of meat together. It came from this shape, means 2 strands of the shells, the seashells. Remember in the ancient time, actually, for a while, these seashells are used as money. So this means like 2 strands of money put together. You hold these 2 strands of money, seashells. And the meaning of this means together. So that's why this character currently means together. Who are together? Friends. Friends are together. So this character means friends. Pronounce it as peng, peng, the second tone. You want to be together with your friend, right? Peng. We have learned this character, right? Fire means 火. I want to introduce another 3 characters related to fire. First one, remember, this is a symbol of hand. When your hand can carry or hold the fire, means the fire is not hot anymore. It's already finished, means ashes. The pronunciation as he, wei, hui, the first tone. So only when the fire finishes, your hand can touch it or carry it, means ashes. And how about this? You put something on top of the fire. Obviously, you want to put off the fire. This means you put off the fire. You pronounce as me, ye, mie, mie. A phrase can be 灭火, mie, put off the fire. And this one, remember last time I introduced the 火 and 山, fire and mountain, separately, put together as a phrase means volcano. But if you put them as one single character, the pronunciation 吃安, the fourth tone 灿, 吃安灿,灿. You write from left first, you write this hand, and then add the fire below the hand, means ashes, hui. And this character, put the stroke, and below it, you put the fire, means put off the fire, 灭, 灭火. And this character, remember, if you want to put in a square shape, imagine you always divide it into 4 parts, and the 火 you put on the left side, and this mountain, the shan, on the right side. 灿 means bright lights. Yeah, you can recognize all these characters, right? What is the meaning when you put them together? This word 水土, water and earth together, means climate. Yeah. When you describe a local place, the local climate is the water and earth. And if you put 水 and 火, 水火 together, of course, you know, the water will put off the fire. If you describe 2 people as like a water and fire, which means these 2 definitely cannot get along together. 水火. Okay? Let's recap what we have learned today. First one, 一偶有 means have. 七有求 a prisoner. 一因 reason, because of. 吃恩尘 dust. 西一安仙 fairy. 么银明 bright. 基因金 crystal bright. 吃安昌 prosperous. 喝微灰 ashes. 摸叶灭 put off the fire. 坡恩朋 friend. 的岸 dam beginning. So that's all for today. Thanks. If you have any comment, please let me know. I hope you find it is easier to learn Chinese with me. See you next time. 再见。吃安颤。错了 ，sorry， the pronunciation 错了，重新来，不是颤，灿，吃安。